Hello, my name is Tande, and today I will be talking about branding from the standpoint of Amazon. So Sophia Brown asked me this question 2 weeks ago about whether an article would impact Amazon's brand. Now, the article in question was referencing allegations that Amazon laid off its pregnant employees due to their need to change their work cycle and the things they can do at work. And so there were several lawsuits aimed at Amazon because of that. And Amazon has denied these allegations. Now, the point we're going to focus on is whether that impacts Amazon's brand. And that was Sophia's question. And my short answer is no, it doesn't impact Amazon's brand, with a caveat that I will explain towards the end of the video. Now, when you think about whether something, especially news, PR, or anything impacts a brand, you have to figure out whether the news has anything to do with the brand's messaging, the tenets of the brand. Now, what are Amazon's tenets, right? One, I would say, is convenience, right? Quick shipping, 2-day shipping. They're moving to 1-day shipping. So that's one of its brand positioning. It's about convenience and speed. You'll be able to get your items quickly. Another thing, price. Amazon bills itself as being cheaper. So that's another brand point that it has. Now, does this have anything to do with being cheaper? Is this news saying that Amazon's going to be more expensive? Is it impacting that? No, it's not. So that's one of the reasons why I'm saying that it doesn't affect Amazon's brand. The second thing is it's not affecting Amazon's convenience. It's not a piece of news which is saying that Amazon's going to be less convenient. And the third, you can get almost anything you want from it, the everything store. So that goes into convenience again. But as you see, when you analyze something as whether it will affect your brand or whether it affects Amazon's brand, you have to analyze it through the scope of whether the piece of news is impacting one of the brand points. Now, nowhere in the brand points has Amazon positioned itself as a socially responsible company. That's not its brand positioning. And therefore, since that's not its brand positioning, if it's an attack along the lines of, hey, they are not treating its workers the way that society will want its workers, especially pregnant workers, to be treated, then that does not impact its brand from a brand standpoint. And that's how you have to. Now, I say there's a caveat, and the reason why there's a caveat is because certain news, certain information is so strong, even if it has nothing to do with your brand image, it will diminish people liking your brand. So with all of these things, every brand people have a preference for it. People like it in some way. And certain news is so horrendous, so gross, so loud that it can take, no matter whether it relates or doesn't relate with your brand messaging, it can still diminish your brand. And that's what you have to think about. Now, is this something that is so loud and so strong that it's going to diminish Amazon's brand? I'm going to say no. And the reason why I'm saying no is not because it's not important. The reason why I'm saying no is we have to look in certain ways. One is it something that automatically is super repulsive? And when I say super repulsive, you have to go to the worst edges of your imagination to think about that. And the reason why I say that's important, especially with a brand like Amazon, because you have to realize Amazon, it's not on the defensive alone. It's also, it can attack in terms of keeping its image. And with that said, it has such a big brand budget, a big marketing budget, a big public relations budget, that it can quiet these stories or it can buy out the people. So it's not just about having a piece of negative news. It's about whether the negative news is loud enough in correlation to the strength of the brand or the strength of the budget of the company. So that's what you have to think about. So please send me any more questions, branding, business questions, anything you want to know, and I will try to make a video about it, so you can understand how this relates to the brand, how it relates to the business strategy, and things like that. My name is Tande. That's my quick take on branding from Amazon and whether this piece of news affects it. I'm the CEO of Italian Advisors, a brand consulting firm and a business coaching firm. So please stay tuned, subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button. Please share with people who need to see this. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless.